Hi, everybody. This is Miss Pegram. I'm here to read you another story. Um, Back in the probably in November, my class and we were reading a story about a spider. Does anybody remember what the name of that spider was? Anansi. Anansi got into all kinds of trouble. He went fishing, and when he went fishing, Turtle tricked him. So we're going to read another story about Anansi today. Anansi is a kind of story that is called a folk tale. And folk tales are stories that are passed down from generation to generation. And that just means that your great great grandfather told a story to your great grandfather, who turned around and told the story to your grandmother, who turned around and told the story to your mom or dad, and then they told you. And so that it passed down through your family, through the generations. That's what it means. Through the families, the generations. And so it's kind of like the story when the hare and the turtle, they go for the race, and you know how the turtle, they run and run and run, and all of a sudden turtle gets, so he just keeps going nice and slow, but rabbit gets so fast, and he keeps going and keeps going until finally he looks back and turtle's way back there, so he just lays down and takes it out. And remember that story? That's a folk tale. And I can't tell you who wins it, because maybe one day I might read that story to you. But today the story is going to be about Anansi and Turtle go to dinner. Okay? So I'm going to read it to you, and then I'll show you the picture. Okay? One evening, Anansi was sitting down to dinner when Turtle came to his door. Anansi knew the law of the jungle. If you have company and you have food, well, you must share your food with your company. So here's the picture right here. Let's see if we can get that in there for you. There we go. So he's got to share his food. Okay. So let's go to the next one. Well, come in, Turtle. You're just in time to have dinner. Anansi sighed. Oh, Turtle sat down. Thanks, Anansi. How are you? Turtle reached for a bowl of yam. I'm fine, Anansi answered. But Turtle, your hands are very dirty. You know you can't sit down to dinner with dirty hands. Please go and wash them before you eat. Oh dear. Now I know he's getting in trouble. Look at that. He comes in the door, and then Anansi tells him that he has dirty hands and to go wash his hands. So that's what he's going to do. Okay. Turtle looked sadly at his hands. They had gotten very dirty on the long walk to Anansi's house. Oh, you are right, Anansi. I'm sorry. I'll be right back. Turtle slowly crawled off to wash his hands. Here he goes, and there's Anansi sitting at the table. Okay, let's see what happens next. Then he started back as fast as he could go. But as soon as he was gone, Anansi had stuffed the rest of the food into his mouth. Slurp, slurp, gobble, gobble, munch, munch, crunch, burp. Look at Anansi. Is that being very kind? Is he following the law of the jungle? Look at Turtle. He looks like he is running as fast as he can with all his might. When Turtle saw the empty table, he cried, Anansi, you have eaten everything. Turtle, I could not wait any longer. The food was getting cold, very cold. Maybe next time you'll come to dinner, you'll wash your hands and get to the table on time. Turtle nodded slowly and left with an empty tummy, and he walked. His hungry tummy growled, and his hungry mind began to work. I wonder what he's thinking. There he goes. Looks like Anansi ate everything, doesn't it? Make sure I'm at the right page. Okay, yes. Okay. Anansi tricked me. He got me to wash my hands when he gobbled up all of the food. It's time to teach Anansi a very important lesson. Turtle reached home, ate his dinner, and began to plan. The next day, Anansi found an invitation in his mailbox to go to Turtle's house for dinner. Oh boy! All right, he cheered. Turtle is a great cook. Now let's see. He looks really excited. Turtle's thinking. And I wonder, do you think that maybe Anansi will go? Let's find out. Anansi put his best jacket on and went to the edge of the pond. He saw Turtle down at the bottom of the pond, setting up the table. I'm here, Turtle. I'm here for dinner, he called. Come on down, Anansi. Your dinner is almost ready, announced Turtle. How's he going to do that? He's a spider. Do spiders swim? Do spiders swim in ponds? Do spiders swim at the bottom of a pond or the top of the pond? Let's find out. Anansi jumped into the water. He splashed, but he couldn't sink. He didn't sink to the bottom. He just floated on top of the water. Anansi kicked all 8 of his legs and bounced as hard as he could, but he could not make himself sink. Hurry, Anansi! Dinner is getting cold, grinned Turtle as he watched Anansi splashing above him. Oh no. You think that turtle's going to eat all the food? Look at him laughing at Anansi trying to get down there. Poor Anansi. He shouldn't have tricked Turtle because Turtle's pretty smart. Anansi climbed out and he tried again and again and again. Splash, splash, splish, splash, splash! He could not sink to the bottom. Anansi thought, aha, I know what to do. I have big pockets in my jacket. I'll put heavy rocks in my pockets and I'll drop right down to Turtle's house. Look at that. Look at that big coat with them big pockets. Wow, Anansi's pretty smart fellow too. I wonder what's going to happen next. Anansi gathered big rocks and he filled his pockets. Then, kersplash! He jumped into the pond. Look. Look at he's going down. He's right there at the table getting ready to eat with Turtle. Turtle looks like he's thinking. I wonder what Turtle is thinking about. I know what Anansi's thinking about all that good food because he said Turtle is a good cook. see. Wait, Anansi! Turtle cried. You know you can't sit down to dinner with your jacket on. Please take off your jacket. But Turtle, if I take off my jacket, you must take it off if you want to eat, said Turtle. See, look at there. Look at Turtle. He's giving him the business, isn't he? And look at Anansi like, what am I supposed to do if I take the rocks out? But he didn't get a chance to tell Turtle what would happen, did he? Let's see what happens next. Okay. Anansi slowly took off his jacket and hung it on the back of the chair. He plopped right back up to the top of the pond. Anansi floated and watched as Turtle ate every bite of that feast. He had plenty of time to think while he watched. I wonder what he's thinking about. Look at that. He's probably thinking he tricked Turtle and now Turtle tricked him. Do you think? Poor Anansi. I wonder what's going to happen to his coat. His coat's down at the bottom. Do you think Turtle will give his coat back? If he takes the rocks out, what will happen to the coat? Will it stay at the bottom or will it float back up to the top? That's a lot of questions in this book. But Anansi, does he look happy or sad? Okay. Let's see what's next. Anansi and Turtle go to dinner. Let's try this, answer a couple of questions and see what happens. What did Anansi do that was rude to Turtle? Did he want Turtle? Did he wait on Turtle before eating? Or maybe he ate the food while Turtle was cleaning his hands. Did he insult Turtle? You know, insult means to say something bad about somebody and hurt their feelings. Did he slap Turtle? Which one of those things did he do? Can you think about it? You're right. He ate the food while Turtle was washing his hands. Yes, he did. Good job, guys. Let's see what's next. Okay, was Turtle invited to Anansi's house? No, he just dropped by. Or, yes, he had an invitation. Do you know the answer? I think, if I remember correct, he just dropped by and he didn't get it. He didn't get invited, did he? Let's see what's next. Last one. Why were Turtle's hands dirty after he washed them? Because he crawled across Anansi's floor and it made them dirty. Good job, guys. That's the story about Anansi and Turtle when they go to dinner. Thank you. I can't wait to see you again. Bye, everybody.